She's Nikita Kering, and the name of that song right there is Let You Down.
Do you know, every time I think of Nikita Kering, I remember how this guy from Wakadinali mentioned her name. Can never hear it again the same. Nikita Kering. I'm like, bruh.
It's on Kiss FM, Kenya's #1 hit music station. You're hanging out with Chido and Kwamboxer, and clearly today we are on a jam-packed session, and we're hanging out with two fantastic people, man. Now you want us to go into our song? So we hang out with two fantastic people. I will consider them international stars. No, scratch that. They are international stars.
Yep.
These guys have been all over the globe, like in the recent, last 2 months.
Yeah.
In fact,
Munatembeanga sana.
Hey, hamuchoki?
Munatembea sana.
Hamuchoki, man. Because you guy, this guy loves his grandma so much. He's always plugging her in everything.
They put her in a video.
Hey.
If you don't know by now, it's Fully Focused and Sofiya Nzau. Vunja hizo glass tutalipia. Come on. There we go. Welcome, guys.
Not to me.
No, it's realer when we do with the mouth,
Yeah.
Whatever
Authenticity.
Hey.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So first things first, we were listening to Monarchy, and Chito made a comment. He was like, "Hey, Focus is looking at making sure every Kikuyu song from back in the day,
Every Kigosho is becoming...
is going international. Watu wa Sweden lazima wajue Kikuyu." Yo.
You know, the funny thing is, we were just talking about how in most of the other countries, people tap into their own cultures and export it to the world. We haven't necessarily done that.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think it's high time. We have too much amazing culture not to be shared with the world.
Yeah.
All we're doing is just repackaging it and exploiting it to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even even you've done Emoyo, I was like, that one I didn't see coming.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming. Monarchy, because I saw in the video when you guys with those when
Yeah.
I think you were in the gym or something.
Yeah.
And then she was singing along, and then you were like, this can be a song. So that one I saw.
So all of them actually happened at the same time. What happened is back in December, she was booked to play at a certain show.
Yeah.
And that show wanted live performances only.
Yeah.
So at first we were saying, okay, fine, let's pair up with a guitarist, right?
Yeah.
And so they went to, there was a guitarist who was a mutual friend, and they went doing rehearsals, but that guy decided he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I remember, her and Jack, came to my place, and we were like, okay, she doesn't have a guitar, so what are we going to do? And I was like, actually, you make house music. You actually don't need a live instrument. You need a DJ. So it's like, cool, I'll be your DJ. It's okay. For now, it was a temporary thing. Like, I'll just take care of this for now and everything. But then I also said, as a new artist, when you're scheduled for a 30-minute show, you can't give them 30 minutes of songs that they've never really heard of.
That's true.
So let's break down your show in two parts. The first half is your songs that you're introducing them to show that it's not just one song you're doing. But then the other half, let's do covers of songs that they already know that are still Kikuyu. So we're there literally playing with the laptop and mute the words to I think it was Yawedo, Tika Komote. And we did that. No, actually at first I was playing around with Kigosho songs, like how I'm gonna hype up the crowd before she comes out. But then it's like I muted one of them, and then she kept singing, and I was like, oh my god, she sounds amazing. And we're like, let's move with this. Let's do this. And so it went from just one song to 2 to 3 or
To
whatever
4
it
to
is.
5 to 6.
Yeah, exactly. And so as we left there, Jack went ahead and cooked some amazing things, and then we tweaked it back and forth and everything. So by that time, we had the whole project was done probably within a week.
What?
Actually, all the songs were done.
Yeah.
Whatever by then. But we were only going to use them for her shows.
Oh.
But they were doing so well because we did, that time we did Blankets, and then we also did PXP in Diani. They were just doing so well. We're like, let's just put it out
there.
Yeah.
Let's just put it out. And that's how we landed here.
Yeah, because that was definitely putting them out there was a def. Because I mean, they brought a new life. In fact, we was making fun because our producer, I was telling him now at the family functions, we can no longer be like, "Apana, we don't go show." Because Shosho will be like, "No, but could I lay Sofiya Nzau?"
Exactly.
But can we just talk about how Focus and Sofiya want our shows to be Nini?
That's it.
Yo.
We want to breathe life into them.
And I mean, we weren't expecting you to this morning, but it's such a pleasure to have you here. The last time, do you remember the last time Sofiya was seated here?
She was seated there.
That was last year.
Was it last
November?
year?
Yes.
It was last year November, right?
Yeah. November, December.
Yeah.
And then I got to see her perform live at PXP Fest in 31st. And then I saw you guys at Ultra. Can we talk about the experience since we last saw you, Sofiya? How's life been?
It's been busy. It's been busy. I've been up and down in the studio recording more than the songwriting gigs. Man, it's been busy, hectic, but at the same time I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
At the same time it's easy. I don't know how to explain it. I'm busy, but at the same time it's
Yeah.
easier than before.
And you're meeting a lot of celebrities.
Yeah, because
You're
a lot of
meeting
people,
big people.
a lot of people who are, let's say, who've been doing music for a while,
Yeah.
right? You've been pushing the music. Then you're thinking even you're at the front of the Kenyan, in hip hop artist industry, and then Sophia's at Diplo. Sophia's at Ultra.
Sasa nitadu.
She's standing on the decks of major league DJs, and then she's performing to like 40,000 people. Like, I'm just a girl. Who are you praying to?
Well, tell us, who are you praying to? You need to tell us, because even how you end up linking up with Fully, it's like I
Yeah.
feel like you are each other's answered prayers. Because Fully is like, I need that artist. You're like, I need that person, and then here you go, boom.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Who are you praying to, man? Sophia, we need to know.
Teach us thy ways.
Amma, which do you pray? Lying down, do you pray kneeling? How are you praying?
I kneel. I kneel. I go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Fully Focus knows almost everyone.
Yeah.
He's one person to have alongside you because he has so many connections
Yeah.
and his team too. So I've been taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
Who are you most excited? Like, when Focus tells you, all right, we're going to meet so and so, you're like, sorry, what did you say?
Yeah.
Which one are you most shocked so far?
Okay, honestly, it's almost everyone.
Yeah.
Almost everyone.
Yeah, you're watching a movie of your own life.
Yeah, I didn't expect to start up there. I expected us to start here. But
Yeah.
when we mention someone, he's like, oh, no, we talk. I can text them.
Yeah.
And things just happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's him. It's all him.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at him sitting there being humble.
I think the thing here where notice goes, we just had Mviri in the studio,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how learning and unlearning, right? You'd been in the music game, you'd been doing your own thing. Are there any things that you're unlearning so that you can you can head into the direction that you're currently heading? Because mziki, you're doing your thing. I know how to
Yeah.
sing, I know how to perform, I know how to do this, but now you notice that you're maybe in a different space. Are there things you're unlearning?
There's so many things I'm unlearning. Like, in this industry, you have to believe in yourself. You don't have to let others believe in you first. And then, and then now you can believe in yourself. You have to show them that confidence. If you want to be respected, you have to show people confidence. And I've learned that from Focus, honestly. Like, he talks like he know what he's saying, even when he's just trying the waters. Even when he's just trying the waters, he'll just come with this confidence, and that makes things happen. So yeah.
Yo, I love that.
Yeah.
And in the industry, you gotta have confidence.
When we get back, we're still hanging out with Sofiya and Nzau, as well as Fully Focused. They've got a brand new project out. We'll be talking more about that one. Man, beautiful tune right there from Sofiya and Nzau, Fully Focused. It's Moyo. It's coming through for you at 14 to 10, and it's on Kiss FM, Kenya's #1 hit music station. Children come box with you, and we're hanging out with Sofiya and Nzau and Fully Focused.
Can we just address the DJs for weddings, please? If you're going to have a wedding, you're going to have a function where there are shows, there's people from different ages. Hapana kutuwekea bend over, sijui kuile ngoma ya nani kasikia vibaya huko kwenu, and you can see we are trying to link two families together. Kasikia vibaya, where? Cheza this EP.
Just press play. And the thing about it, actually, when you play this EP, whether it's on, let's say, Spotify or Apple, even Boomplay, any streaming platform, it flows like a mix.
Yeah.
So beginning, if you listen to the transitions, it's exactly like a mix, like seamlessly.
Your
So-
DJ background came in, huh?
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. So yeah, so you have your wedding soundtracks.
I know Fully Focused, maybe you might be like, I won't say, which other people are you working with this year? Bro, you can't keep surprising us like this. At least drop us for two so we can anticipate who else you're going to be working with this year with Sofiya.
There are too many. There are too many and too big.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I'm extremely grateful for everything that's happened. I'm very proud of Sofiya, extremely, because even at the beginning of the working, when we started working together, the big thing I had said, I share this all the time. I'd actually refused to sign her at first,
Yeah.
because I had said that, look, this place you're trying to go to, there are things you have to do. And a lot of artists are not willing to do that, Kenyan artists specifically. So if you're not willing to it's not about talent. It's about that discipline and dedication to do what you need to do to get there. And she and Jack, the whole team, they were like, look, we can do this. We're ready for it. We're down for it. And I'm actually very glad that we did that, because she has shown above and beyond that she's serious about this. She's not taking this lightly. And even when I push her to do things that she doesn't want to, she does it because she understands this is where we're trying to go. And so, first I just want to say kudos to her. Shout out to her. And because of that, it makes my job easier in connecting her with the right people. So that because again, these are when I say the biggest of the biggest. It's insane who we're now dealing with now. But I understand how they work. So, I'll give an example because maybe it can help some artists there.
Please do. Because I think one of the things I like about Fully understands this industry from a different viewpoint. So whenever I'm around him, I'm always like, hey, just drop some nuggets, bro. Just drop some nuggets, because you could be saving someone's career, literally.
Sure. So for instance, when Diplo was coming to Kenya for a show, I texted him, I said, hey, I see you're coming. Let's have Sofiya come on stage to, join your performance. He's like, cool. And I said, in addition to that, let's also see if we can do a studio session. So he was like, yeah, it's possible. The first thing we did is send him a bunch of vocals that she had done for him to pick one. Now, he didn't respond as much, whatever. So that tells me maybe he doesn't like it. And now you turn it around and say, hey, actually, if you're not feeling this, do you have tracks that she can start working on? So he sent a bunch of tracks. And instead of waiting for the day of the studio session for us to go in there and start writing, I told Sofiya, start working on these. So basically complete them. So by the time he's coming here, we're going to that studio session. We're going there with complete songs. And he's like, wait, you've already done them. So that puts a sudden thing in his head, like, these people are serious. She's a serious artist. And so now he's even pulling more tracks and everything. He's like, yo, let's do more. So she has like 3 songs with Diplo and Major Lazer. What? Okay, that's just like,
okay.
Sofiya.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey.
There's a reason why some people don't do the things that you are doing.
But you know her name means wisdom in Greek, huh? So,
for real?
Yeah, it means wisdom in Greek. Imagine.
Here we are speaking to you.
So now think about it. Even if I would have told her that and she didn't do it, now that's her missing out on an opportunity, and that's also me looking like, because Diplo was only here for like 2-3 days. He landed, he did the show. We brought out, she came out. He brought him out. He brought her out. The next day we shot the video that just came out, the Mwaki remix video. And then the third day. That day he's flying out is when we had the studio session. On that Sunday. He's tired, but because of the relationship, I'm like, yo, come meet us at the studio. And he shows up. A guy who's coming at that point, you don't want to waste his time.
Bro, do you know there's something you've just said, and it reminded me, there's a time Burna Boy came to Kenya, right? And at that point we could tell that this guy was gonna be, this was like before he was, I think it was like maybe 8 or 9 years ago, right?
Wow.
And I remember there was another group of artists. They were having the time of their lives on the Kenyan charts, but outside, once you climb nobody knows them. So I told these guys, hey, Burna Boy, I've spoken to Burna Boy. You can do a collabo. My guy, I did everything as you've done. We sat there, hour 1, hour 2, hour 3, hour 4. The artist says that Burna Boy must go to their studio. And that time we have gathered the kit and everything. So I understand what you're talking about when you say what the artists themselves want to do, because you can have the opportunity.
Absolutely.
But she would have just decided, no, I can't record all these songs, or I can't show up.
I'm too tired.
Like him, tell him which song, they tell him to tell us which song to record.
Or the Kenyan thing. See, I have Zeb on a song.
Yeah,
Exactly.
why do I need
Diplo?
Why do I need? And you should always ask yourself, all the biggest artists, the Diplos, the Beyoncés, the Rihanna, they've already established. They already have enough money, enough fame, enough success. Why are they still working hard? Ask yourself that. Because that's the key to longevity. So you have to borrow that work. That's why I still work. That's why I'm still going, I'm still doing, because I got to learn from these people. Like, no, you got to really, it's hard to get to the top, but it's harder to stay at the top. So again, shout out to her. And so it's about preparation, you know how they say, oh, that person was lucky. It's that when preparation meets opportunity, and she's taking advantage of it, and I love it.
So are we seeing any other more people you're going to be signing on fully? Since clearly you got the Midas touch.
Or are you focused?
I am focused fully.
Or you got the Midas touch. You're just like, who do I touch next?
Honestly, like I said, I actually turn down more than often. I turn down opportunities to work with people because to me, I've learned it's not about talent.
It's about
talent
the
is
work
just
ethic.
one part of it. It's about work ethic. It's about character. It's about discipline. It's about all these different things, and it's also about patience because you also have to understand you may put in a lot of work without getting the results, and you still have to get back and still do it.
Yeah.
Do you have that in you? So I also let me also say this. I like working with people who have failed before. Because failure teaches you to respect what you're up against, and also it kind of humbles you to know that
You ain't that great, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? And nothing is
Like
owed
you're
to
great,
you.
but nah,
and
chill,
nothing is owed to
chill.
you.
Yeah.
And if you can still keep going after that, okay, you have a chance because that's no one gets to success without failure.
Yeah.
All right, so now you know if you're trying to get him to focuses, if you're trying to get him to fully focus on you, you got to be someone who at Jaributa at least fail
Keep
at
failing.
something.
It's going to come.
Oh man, it's been amazing hanging out
man,
with you
yeah.
guys.
You.
Hey, Sofiya, today, Fuli has he's been giving us all the nuggets in the world.
Nzau, we have totally enjoyed hanging out with you. We cannot wait to see what you're going to be up to. Of course, you're welcome time and time again.
Yeah.
Question is, I know there's a bride who has had you right now. She's like, Sofiya, do you do weddings?
Yes.
Because
But you know
It's
the guys
coming.
from Central
It's
asking you that
coming.
kama
question.
Coming.
Rihanna si anafanya wedding.
Hey.
Si Rihanna alifanya wedding.
Sofiya atakuja kwako.
Because there are going to be so many brides, we might as well do a wedding fest. Just a whole bunch of brides and grooms. Right?
Listen, if you're about to get married, focus on Sofiya.
Fanya wedding festival.